Hey, record loving friends, this is Brian from tokyorecordstyle. It is after 8 p.m. in Tokyo on a Tuesday night. And when it's after 8 p.m., something like 75% of the record stores close in Tokyo. But there are a few that are open until a little bit later. Tower Records is open till 10. HMV is open until 9. I think all the HMVs are open till 9. And this little shop in Shimokitazawa called Hummingbird Records is also open till 10 o'clock. And so it's one of my record stores that I pass on my way home at night. And if I'm feeling in the mood and it's after hours, I might stop in to pay a visit to this Shimokita institution that's been here for 40 years. It's actually the oldest running record shop in Shimokitazawa. It doesn't have a sign on the door. There's not much going on the outside. It's kind of well off the beaten path. This street is the one that takes you from the sort of north side of Shimokitazawa station to Ohara. And it's a good 15 minute walk. You just go to the end of Ichibanga and head towards Ohara and you will come across Hummingbird Records. So let's go have a quick look. So I just went in and talked to the very lovely and friendly Hide-san. I'm not sure if he's willing to be on camera. Here's my trusty steed. And here is the outside of Hummingbird. And there's Mick Jagger. So this is the inside of Hummingbird. I'm not gonna ask Mr. Hide to say hello, but it's a nice little charming shop. And they've got a little bit of everything. And a nice little LP stack here of rock music, all genre, world music, rock and roll, oldies. Really cool section over on this side of jazz and blues and a lot of great world music. And oh wow, look at this. This looks amazing. I don't know what this could be, but Ayendi Bakare and his orchestra. God, that's probably really good. Rex Lawson. Wow, this looks amazing. So many cool looking records from around the world. And over here, there's a great collection of Japanese singles and some great, all kinds of Japanese jazz and folk rock and rock group sounds. There's a whole section here dedicated to Happy End and Hosono and Otaki Eichi. And just a really cool wall of great looking records. I mean, I don't even know what half of this stuff is, but wow, this looks like a rarity. And just some really, really cool stuff. And there's, wow, B.B. King and T-Bone Walker and just like really cool old swag all over the place. And it's like, I don't know, it just got a vibe. Man, this place is like how a record store should feel. Some cool old boxes and records down here as well. Got the, you know, it's just you're surrounded by records. They've got the cool old sort of Showa Jidai register signage here. There's a cool old Tower Records sign up here. Look at this thing. And there's the sort of Kamidana and boxes and boxes and boxes of records from that's getting shipped all over the place. We were talking about how a lot of the records are getting expatriated from Japan, so they're going off to different places, and that's just the nature of the situation. Great records from Japan are in demand all around the world, whether it be China or Korea, or even recently I heard Thailand, Vietnam, and India too. So yeah, a killer little record shop on the northwest side of Shimokitazawa, Hummingbird. Special thank you to the Hummingbird crew and to Hide-san for letting me come in here and just have a little poke around. One of my favorite little hole in the walls. Lots of cool magazines, and then the records are in really nice condition and they're fairly priced, and it's well worth checking out. It's not the same collection of records that you're going to find at you know, some of the other records, some of the other major record stores. There's like interesting stuff, and it's a small enough collection that it's like kind of well curated, and I think you might be able to stumble upon a real gem in here. If there's something that you're looking for that's like really out there and you haven't found it yet, you might want to come over to Hummingbird to see if they have it. And there's like boxes and boxes of singles and 45s. And I scored a record, actually. I scored a record while I was here. And, you know, I didn't really need to. It's nothing really to write home about. But I got Strawberry Fields and Penny Lane, Japanese single. And why I scored this particular version is because, dun 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 dun, it is the Toshiba Super Wax or Red Vinyl or whatever it is. It's kind of fun to play. I'm looking for Rain, and what's on the A side of Rain? I forget what's on the A side. But I want Rain. I want Rain on the Japanese single. So that was a nice little score, fair price, and on the red Odeon, on the Toshiba Odeon label, Toshiba Red Wax. Cool. Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields forever. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me for another little visit to a record store in Tokyo. I love showing off my city and celebrating record-loving culture. Please give me a share and a follow, and please come to Japan and visit us, and come visit Hummingbird Records, and come visit Shimokitazawa. I think Hummingbird is one of 17 record stores in Tokyo, or excuse me, 17 record stores in Shimokitazawa. I think there's some 300 record stores in Tokyo alone, and I'm told it is the oldest record store in Shimokitazawa, which is the little bohemian enclave of Tokyo, just west of Shinjuku and Shibuya on the Inokashira and Odakyu line. One of my favorite town. Really, I'm a Shimokita head, Shimokita Jin. So shout out to all the other Shimokita Jins out there. Okay, thank you for joining me for another visit to a record store in Tokyo. A really great one, Hummingbird Records in Shimokitazawa, Tokyo's little bohemian outpost. Thanks to Hummingbird and to Hide-san for sharing so much. It was a great little visit. So until next time, I'll see you at the record store. Bye.